The two stocks that I mentioned in this video are the two most traded stocks in the world right now, making up over 1 trillion shares traded in the past 2 days. One of these stocks was trading at just $1 on Wednesday, but ran to over $20 today. That's an incredible 2000% gain in just 48 hours. The stock that I am talking about today is Phunware Incorporated, traded on the Nasdaq ticker PHUN. This stock has just taken off and today already has been likened many times to what we've seen earlier this year with AMC and GME stocks. In case you were living under a rock for the past 12 months, GameStop stock went insane earlier this year through retail investor interest stemming from Reddit's Wallstreetbets. And this stock has just overtaken GameStop as the most mentioned stock on Wallstreetbets right now. If you're new to the channel and want to hear more about exciting stocks about to make huge gains, then hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's dive into this exciting stock and see what all the hype is about. Phunware Incorporated is a fully integrated enterprise software platform for mobile that provides companies the products, solutions, data and services necessary to engage, manage and monetize their mobile application audiences on a global scale. Phunware is a pioneer of multi-screen as a service, MaaS, a fully integrated enterprise cloud platform for mobile. Phunware helps the world's most respected brands create a category-defining mobile experience and has more than 1 billion active devices touching its platform each month. Phunware has a worldwide customer base across a wide array of sectors and includes many global leading companies such as Warner Brothers, ESPN, NBC, Intel and PwC to name just a few. You might also see the Trump-Pence campaign listed here too, and I'll talk more about this in a moment, so stick around because this is very important. The company is 100% US based and has been featured in many publications and won many awards. The Phunware platform touches about 1 in 10 devices globally, so this is huge. Its products and services include cloud-based mobile software that licenses in software development kits known as SDKs. This forms utilized inside mobile applications such as analytics that provides data related to application use and engagement, content management, marketing automation and workflow, advertising and location-based services that include mapping, navigating, wayfinding, workflow asset management and policy enforcement. The company also engages the integration of its SDK licenses into existing applications maintained by its customers, as well as custom application development and support services. This stock had been trading around $1 up until yesterday evening. On Thursday, Phunware gained about 50% and finished the day around $1.50. However, the stock opened today at over $7 and within the first hour of trading had reached all-time highs of over $20 before crashing back down to around $5 before finishing the day at $8.74. Before I look at why this happened, it's worth noting that before the crazy gains of the past 2 days, this stock was rated as a strong buy, with several analysts such as Roth Capital and H.C. Wainwright rating this as a buy with price targets that were far above the share price at the time of the ratings. The average trading volume of Phunware stock is around 7 million shares, but today the stock has seen so much volume that trading had been halted on this as early as 9:31, and one other stock today was halted a number of times. By noon on Friday, Nasdaq had paused trading 13 times on Digital World Acquisition Corp on the news that the SPAC intended to merge with Donald Trump's planned social media startup, Truth Social. If you are not aware of this, DWAC will merge with a new company called Trump Media and Technology Group that has said that the mission is to create a rival to the liberal media consortium and fight back against the big tech companies of Silicon Valley, which have used their unilateral power to silence opposing voices in America. The move came after Trump got banned by Twitter and Facebook earlier this year after he was accused of inciting the Capitol riot. On Thursday, DWAC, the single most actively traded stock on Fidelity. Meanwhile, the ticker was among the most popular mentioned on Reddit's Wallstreetbets. The SPAC was also a trending topic on Twitter, which indicated that DWAC could be having a meme stock moment like GameStop and AMC. That massive interest in the Trump SPAC also created a flurry of trades of a penny stock that ties to the Trump election campaign, Phunware. On the day of the announcement, nearly 106 million Phunware shares exchanged hands, up from little more than 3 million the day prior. According to the S&P Global Market Intelligence, Phunware's market cap, which was valued at $116 million at the close on Thursday, soared to over $1.5 billion at one point on Friday, when shares peaked at over $19 per share. So it appears that the interest in Phunware seems to have come about mainly due to the fact that the app played a large part in Trump's election campaign. The app let Trump's team communicate directly with the 2.8 million people who downloaded it, more than any other app in a US presidential campaign, and if they gave permission, with their entire contact list as well. Once installed, it can track their behavior on the app and in the physical world, push out headlines, sync with mass text operations, sell merchandise, fundraise and log attendance at the president's rallies, according to the app's privacy policy and user interface. Yet Phunware was in financial distress and had been sustained at key points by the administration and the president's campaign, according to interviews with former employees, financial filings and court documents. Some are saying that Phunware and DWAC are connected, and this seems to be fueling these huge gains. But as of yet, there is no confirmation that Phunware will work with Trump Media and Technology Group to develop the Truth social media app. And as of yet, Phunware has also said that there are no official updates at this time. In other news at Phunware, on Tuesday the company announced the acquisition of privately held Light Technology Incorporated, a fast-growing provider of high-performance computer systems, for $3.32 million with cash on hand and secured non-dilutive effect for a total amount of around $10.9 million. Light is a profitable, rapidly growing system integrator that specializes in marketing and distributing custom high-end computer systems off the shelf with advanced graphic processing units for gaming, streaming and cryptocurrency mining. Light enables Phunware to enter the high-performance personal computer market, estimated to be a $32 billion market that is expected to grow at over 20% compound annual growth rate over the next 5 years. Complementary and synergistic go-to-market strategies exist with no overlap in the company's relevant partner or customer bases. Light's customers represent gamers, developers, content creators, and crypto enthusiasts who will support the adoption, scale, and infrastructure required for Phunware to deploy its decentralized data economy powered by Phuncoin and Phuntoken. And Phunware's CEO has likened the acquisition to that of Amazon, saying that software exists at the pleasure of hardware. So much like Amazon invested in the resources necessary to deliver a global on-demand economy, Phunware is investing in the resources necessary to deliver a decentralized global data economy. So overall, this is a very interesting time for the company. Looking at the company's most recent financial statements that were filed long before the acquisition of Light, we can see that they have total assets of $34 million, which includes cash of $2.7 million and goodwill of $25.9 million. In contrast to this, we can see that they have total liabilities of $23 million, of which $16 million is current liabilities. So the company has an overall asset to liability ratio of about 1.5 to 1. But without the goodwill figure, this would be 2 to 1 in favor of liabilities, which is not good. And it gets worse when we look at the current ratio, which is just $5.7 million of current assets compared to $16 million in current liabilities. This means that the company is not in a good current financial position. Looking at the income statement, we can see that the company has incurred operating losses so far in both 2021 and 2020. So together with the bad statement of financial position, dilution here is very likely given the sudden rise in the share price. Looking at the notes to the accounts, here in the going concern liquidity and management plans, we can clearly read, we also have negative net working capital. As a result, we anticipate that we will need to raise additional capital through our at-the-market offering, see Note 9, or by other means to fund operations. And looking at Note 9, we can see that Phunware has entered into several stock sale agreements over the past 12 months and has nearly 6 million warrants outstanding. So guys, that brings us to the end of the video. If you've watched all the way through, then hit that like button. It really helps the channel out a lot. What do you think is going to happen next here? Do you think that Phunware will take advantage of the huge increase in share price by diluting? And do you think that Phunware will have a major role to play in Trump's new social media app, or is this just all speculation? What do you think will happen next week? Will this continue to go up again, or do you think this will drop like a stone come Monday? Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you're new, hit the subscribe button and bell notification, and I'll catch you in the next one.